Police emergency.
Every night, across Britain,
We've got officers making sure it's an emergency, okay?
an army of officers
Alpha Hotel 35, about 2 minutes out.
clock on
Just come here, mate. Just come here. Just stop there, stop there.
So you're under arrest on suspicion of criminal damage.
to keep the peace
Cover the front, cover the front.
Move, move, move.
and protect us
Policeman taser, stop!
while we sleep.
Get on the floor now! On the floor!
Being a police officer under cover of darkness is so much more dangerous than it is during the day.
Give me your hands now.
We filmed with Gloucestershire Constabulary,
We've got one male detained.
following their 999 response teams
Any mobiles available to attend a grade 1, we've got a fight.
Hotel 31, we just got one running.
and with specialist units
On police, come back to me!
He's picked up a track.
Good boy. To show the highs
The sun is setting. Expect the unexpected.
and the lows
You had your penis out. I mean, we're at crisis point right now.
of the night shift.
The night shift can just change like that.
Relax for a second, relax.
It is the best job in the world.
It's 8 p.m. and in Gloucestershire, the night shift are clocking on. With more than 1,000 square miles to patrol, it promises to be a busy time.
Just confirm, mate, you're on the road, yeah?
In Gloucester, PC Merchant is heading towards the scene of a car crash.
Down there. Oh.
The car has been stolen and was being pursued by a firearms unit.
Generally, in a pursuit, people will get up to speeds that they don't normally drive at, and then when they approach a roundabout, they completely get it wrong. Even going around corners, they take the corner too quick, and then they crash. I'm not sure if you need to come to this. The car's written a member of the public's car off.
The car thieves have fled the scene on foot, with firearms officers giving chase.
This car has passed one of our unmarked firearms cars. It's been drawn to their attention because it's got a light out. Just the two in the car have seen that, and then they've made off from the police. Clearly it's taken the turning too quickly. The car was parked just sort of up where the fence is up there. It's hit a parked Ford, which has pushed it all the way down the road into another BMW.
While PC Merchant manages the crash site, firearms officers continue to search the area.
That's it.
Yeah, to be fair, mate, I can't get through it from this end.
The firearms officer has got out and chased them, but unfortunately they just had that little bit of a head start, and we're just looking for them now.
The crash has woken the residents, including the owner of a car hit by the stolen vehicle.
Well, I was asleep, I got woke up by a bang, and I heard shouting as well, and then my dad came out, I heard him come back in and shout me saying my car's been hit and everything.
Firearms officers think they've spotted the driver and a passenger, and PC Merchant is on his way to help search for them.
There they are up ahead.
I know we need some sort of containment if we can. You got eyes on, like?
Where are they?
Oh no,
They've just jumped over there, through the gate.
Gone are the days of hot wiring a car like you used to be able to, I think. I've been to a job where mopeds have been hot wired.
PC's Hayes and Cooper are a few miles away, patrolling on the outskirts of Cheltenham.
Yep, no worries, state 5, John Kings. Way.
An emergency call has been put out for officers to help with an assault in the town centre.
When we're on the way to an assault, multiple things are running through my mind. Is the offender still there? You know, what's the risk to the victim? What are the injuries to the victim? How has the victim been assaulted? We want to get there as soon as possible to ideally catch the offender, to also safeguard the victim. Unfortunately, we're on the other side of town, but another unit is making as well.
It's been just a few minutes since the report of the assault.
Sounds like, can you ask if they got the reg? Because he should have the reg from the... After 3-1, be able to try and get the vehicle reg.
The cops hope the attacker is still at the scene, but if he has driven off, then his reg number may help track him down.
So fingers crossed, whoever gets that first will be able to get a vehicle reg, and then we'll be able to try and locate the vehicle.
As they arrive, it's clear they've missed the attacker by minutes.
Let's have a look at your nose. So he's just punched you square in the nose?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Yeah. I think he had a ring on, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you must, yeah.
And he just went like that.
Did you fall over?
Yeah, I went back into
The side there, was it? And then he just got back in his car and went, did he?
well, he walked out, yeah.
Did he have anyone else with him, or was he on his own?
Yeah, I think he had
It's just
someone else in
senseless,
the
isn't
car.
it? It's just senseless,
What was
you
doing
know.
the driving.
This guy's just going about his now business. He's trying to help the guy that that's put the order in, and yet that guy has decided, do you know what? I'm going to smack him. What is this world coming to? What was the
I
issue?
told him to wait one moment because I was doing the download. If you see me doing the download, he didn't want it. He wanted to be served now.
Right.
So
So he's a bit aggrieved, was he?
Have we not got any close to CCTV?
The one by the door,
Yeah.
that one there. And I think then probably the forecourt as well to get the vehicle reg.
Oh, good. So we potentially, I want to find this oath. I've often wondered whether the offenders are either not thinking that there is CCTV, whether they're oblivious to it, or whether they are so senseless and so blasé that they simply just don't care that there is CCTV watching them.
How soon after it happened did Sir call the police?
I think one of the strong traits of being a police officer is to be empathetic, and there's no escaping that there are certain jobs and certain situations where you just want to get the offender that bit more in senseless attacks where they've attacked vulnerable elderly people.
They were on pump 7.
They were at pump 7, but he came to the door though.
Yeah, pump 7 is where he parked his car and then he came to the door.
Luckily, the assault has been caught on camera.
He just said to me, and he speak to me like that again. I said, mate, all I'm doing is here today. I told you it's going to be about 4 minutes to serve. And he said, I didn't know what he was on about. And he just went off.
But the crucial evidence they need is the CCTV footage of the car he was travelling in.
I'm of a certain, well, if we can get an address, I'm of a certain mind that we just got to nick him now.
Yeah, we've
And
got.
we can get a quick statement from him,
Yeah,
can't we? We've got the CCTV, and you can record the CCTV
Someone
now
can come back in the morning
and get the CCTV. Yeah. If I can effect an arrest there and then, I certainly will. I'm proactive, and that's what we join the police for, isn't it? To apprehend offenders and put them behind bars, as it were.
Have you got a vehicle reg?
I'm just doing it now. Okay. No.
I just wonder whether
It's just
he's...
ridiculous, isn't it? He's not the driver.
Yeah, he did say he's with someone else. Yeah, mate.
But I suggest we head. They're obviously going home for a session, aren't they?
Yeah.
With the amount of.
Oh no, I don't disbelieve you, mate.
Okay. Who's on the
Only her.
where's it
Oh, hang on, what's
registered
going
to?
Just as they identify the car, another emergency call comes in from the control room.
You sure you don't need an ambulance? You sure?
Yeah,
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We're being diverted to something else now, quite a serious fight in town. But we'll come back here at a later date, or we'll visit this at a later date, maybe to this evening, and see if we can go and get him in. More units for System Shout. Oh, it's bad.
It's a shout for more units, it's bad.
In Cheltenham, PCs Hayes and Cooper are on their way to an emergency call for help.
Keep it at 3, more units, more units.
This time, it's not a member of the public in the firing line. It's another cop.
When an officer is screaming and shouting and there's urgency in their voice, there's no hesitation from us. We're straight there. We need to help that officer.
Get his head on the floor! On the floor! Really? On the floor!
At the scene, plainclothed cops have arrived to help out.
It's proper. It's a proper bit of disorder, a bit of a fight. Proper fight, I think.
Officer, a taser! Put your hands behind your back now, otherwise you're going to get tasered!
Leg protection.
He's got his other arm free, he's got his other arm free! Someone!
Do we need leg restraints here?
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah.
By the time Hayes arrives, the cops have managed to gain the upper hand. As well as cops, a drunken crowd have been drawn to the commotion.
You're not even allowed to drink. Leave the area now, please. Leave the area now. Oi, go now.
Away from the dog.
There are certain jobs you attend where you can feel a tension. You can feel a tension in the air, whether something is brewing, whether there are going to be further incidents, something could kick off. And so it's important to try and remove any threat, remove any risk.
Move out of the way, please!
Without having one another's backs, this job would be nigh on impossible. It makes that our job that bit easier, and is one of the reasons why I come in to work.
I heard the gate shut as I got out of the car.
Back at the scene of the car crash, PC merchant and firearms officers are hunting down two people who stole a car.
Yeah, filling place, can we get containment on?
When someone's trying to get away from the police, they just want to get away from us. And then it's a game of cat and mouse, because they will do anything to get away.
Firearms officers who gave chase believe the suspects ran into a nearby garden.
It must have gone up there, I reckon. Mate, I can't work out how they've got over this fence. That's the only way they could have gone. Everywhere else is locked up and way too high to jump over. I've been down there and checked.
The cops believe the men are still hiding nearby, and more units are called in to help with the search.
Once someone's decamped from the car, we've got so many resources. In Gloucestershire, we're fortunate to have a helicopter, MPAS, so we have 24-hour cover, and they are brilliant.
While the police helicopter makes its way, cops on the ground continue to search.
I thought I saw it there at that tree line. Let me just check that tree line a minute. Well, they've gone this way.
As the chopper arrives, it uses its heat-seeking camera to seek out the missing men.
Yeah, plus 7-1, we've got looks like two people lying on top of a flat roof. Is that what you're looking at during operation?
On a garage roof, 2 heat spots are located, and ground units are directed towards them.
Yes, got one. Hey, you, both you, get down. Both you, down now. Get down now. Puff jacket, give me him. Both you in now. Watch out, this is gonna go. Watch out, this is fence down. Right. Just stay there.
MPAS managed to locate the 2 suspects, led on top of a garage roof a couple of streets away from here.
Right, buddy, time is 3:20. You're under arrest for stolen vehicle, failing to stop for police.
So all in all, we got a good result. We got 2 for, at the moment they've been under arrest for theft of motor vehicle, failing to stop for police, and hopefully we can get some justice for this poor guy who's had his car written off.
What's the postcode? No, for this, what's the road name?
PC Gorton is heading to another assault, a result of a dispute between 2 neighbours.
Sometimes you'll turn up at an incident, you don't just want to rush in head first because you don't know what you're running into. You don't know all the time who the suspect is and who the victim is. You might have a name for that person, but you might not know who that person is.
You alright, fella?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I called you. Do
you want to let us in then? Tell me what's happened, mate. Let's have a look at your face. Alright, I can see you've had a... Yeah, I can see that. Tell me what's happened.
Yeah, there's a guy, my flat, I'm upstairs.
Yeah.
The guy in the next flat to me.
What, upstairs, downstairs?
Upstairs, next to me.
Well, what's happened tonight?
He's not in a good position to look after a dog. So he went out earlier today, and he gave me, said, look after my dog.
Yeah, he's asked you to look after the dog for him.
I've got a dog as well.
Yeah, okay.
So when he got back, his dog had crapped in my living room and peed everywhere. I said, look, she's peed everywhere and crapped everywhere. And he said, well, it's not my fucking problem. And he just reacted really badly.
Okay.
I said, well, hang on, I'm just.
So is he the one who's done that to your face?
Yeah.
How has he done that?
He punched me in the face.
We do go to neighbour disputes quite a lot. Sometimes the neighbour disputes is just an argument where two people can't agree over something. And there are occasions when it just escalates to a point where violence is used. I think the general public will be shocked by some of the incidents we attend and how they escalate so quickly from what seems like a ridiculous matter to something a lot more serious.
And it sounds like an odd question, chap. How do you want me to deal with it? Do you want to support prosecution?
Yeah, well, you'd go and arrest him. Because
that's fine, that's all right.
He beat me up. Yeah, I looked after his dog.
That's fine. How do we get into the block of flats?
While he went out. And
how do we get into the block of flats?
I've got to let you in.
Thank you.
No, but what I'm saying, I looked after his dog. He come back, and he didn't like the fact that he just reacted badly and punched me in the face. That's what I phoned you guys, because I was bleeding.
While the victim's statement is recorded,
Punched me in the face, and then he grabbed me and pulled me into his flat.
PC Gorton looks for signs that support the victim's claims.
Every incident you go to, there's always at least two sides to every story. So when you're obtaining an account from a victim or a witness, or even sometimes a suspect, you're trying to establish and identify things that would corroborate their account.
Right, okay, there's blood on the door frame as well. Obviously the victim's turned around and said the assault happened right here at the suspect's door. Obviously you can see there is blood splatter on the door frame, which does seem to corroborate the victim's account. Obviously you can also see it down here on the door here. So we'll get photographs of that. That'll form part of the investigations.
With more cops now on hand, they decide to move in to make the arrest.
How the injuries?
AVH.
But he seems unwilling to face the music.
This is the police. Can you come to the door, please? Can you open the door, please? Right, there's been an allegation of assault made against you. On suspicion of assault, AVH. You don't have to say anything. You may harm defence if you do not mention when questioned something like you relying.
Have you got a t-shirt?
What do you think? I mean, well, you've come on mob-handed into my house. I've put dogs through my door box.
Don't start messing around.
I'm not messing with you. I'm not like that. I'm not
start going off on me or my colleagues.
Sorry,
going down the stairs.
Traumatised dog. He's made it really. She's terrified.
Alright, I was going to offer the opportunity to get you put a t-shirt before we go, but you're going to start behaving like that. You're suggesting me. You're suggesting me you're a threat to my former colleague. Alright, you've been arrested.
I've got no history of violence.
Well, you've been arrested on suspicion of assault, AVH. Okay. Necessity for arrest is for a prompt and effective investigation.
Do this first.
And to prevent further harm. Okay.
Keep knocking, punch my window, putting dog shit through my fucking letterbox. He assaulted me first, right? I'm not grass.
Alright, come on mate, let's go.
Assault and you can some t-shirt. How's that? Dog shit on my letterbox, man. Who does that?
Come on mate, let's go.
So I watched the beginning of that film, me and the dog, calm it down, comes to my letterbox, stop punching him. Did the dog shit on my door, mate? It's fucking disgrace. You're arresting me.
When you arrest someone, you're not saying they're guilty. You arrest them because you suspect their involvement in an offence. You need to identify and investigate their involvement.
The man will be taken to the police station and interviewed about his behaviour.
At the end of the day, an allegation of assault's been made. Alright?
So he can assault me, threaten to kill me.
If you're not listening to me, you're just talking over me.
Sometimes you might feel that you know, you've been wronged, but retaliating by using violence is not the answer.
There's evidence to substantiate that allegation, so you've been arrested on suspicion of assault.
I would rather deal with it, stop it escalating to violence where someone gets hurt.
Sit yourself in there, mate, and then you put your jumper on.
Then not deal with it and someone potentially end up in hospital or worse.
Yeah, I think by the sounds of it, they might have even got into the address.
It's 10 p.m. and reports are coming in of another assault. A person being attacked in a nearby estate.
Then dragged the caller to the floor. They've turned up in 3 cars, jumped out.
PCs Johnson and Turk have picked up the call for help.
When we are on our way to a fight, the first thing that's going through my head is, 1, are the offenders still on scene? How bad is anyone injured? Is there weapons involved?
There's been mentions that there's baseball bats been involved in this. So we're making for Tewkesbury. We've got other units coming, some spec ops are backing up as well.
We need to get there as quick as we possibly can, is because it's to stop it from escalating even further. We need to figure out what's going on as quick as we possibly can. So if there are people in the area, we're stopping them straight away.
Yeah, he's gone straight in. Imagine.
We have to be on our toes when we turn up. Some incidents we'll go to, we'll have a full picture of who's there, who's involved, what they're like. Whereas that specific job that we went to then, we didn't really have the information to hand, so it was kind of, we were turning up with the idea of we need to figure out what's going on as quick as we possibly can so that we're able to get to the bottom of it.
While they work out their next move, the cops spot something.
Delta Hotel 20, just while we've been talking with gone past. We're just going to see if we can catch up with it now.
There's a very real risk that the suspect will either they'll linger in the area or they'll look to come back at some point, be it if we don't get there in time, or say we get there, we leave, and then they'll come back and they'll watch what the police are doing in a way just to see how invested we are in like the incident that's gone on. You shut your engine off for a sec for us, please, mate. Well, who do you know down here? Who do you know down here?
Why would we? What have you called us for? What are you stopping us for?
What's going on? We're stopping. There's an incident's been going on, and we've just been told that your car has come down here and has been involved in it.
Oh, that is absolutely.
So,
we just left home.
I would like to know what.
Yeah.
Well, I've just asked you who you know around here, and you just said you don't know anyone. Washington, have you got a driver's license on you?
I have.
So when we're stopping them, we're just trying to build up the reasonable grounds of suspicion of their involvement in criminality. We're trying to figure out who they are and try and get to build that picture around them.
We've just got to check it out, and then if you're free to go, we'll let you go in a minute, all right?
By getting a bigger picture in terms of who they are, intelligence, are they acting shifty or anything like that, it then means it kind of gives us the grounds to stop them, detain them, and then carry out a search to look for, say, weapons or any prohibited items. It's looking into, have they got any markers on them? Are they known to police? Are they known for this sort of stuff? Or is it that we've just kind of caught the wrong person? So how come you're here? It's a bit random to come down to this little dead end.
Well, no, to be fair, it was all blocked off, so we drove down here.
Right. It's all a bit of convenience, isn't it?
Even though the occupants of the car deny any involvement in the attack, the cops need to dig a bit deeper.
So because of the circumstance of this then, we've had a report that a number of cars have turned up to assault, and there's been an altercation on an address over here, and there's been a mention of a baseball bat. So that's that then. That's fine, under section 1 of PACE, I'm going to detain you for the purpose of a search, you and your vehicle, to look for an item which is namely a baseball bat. Alright, so if you can both step out then. Yeah, so when we got someone stopped and we're looking to search them, especially with incidents where there's reports of weapons and stuff, what's going through our head is that we're looking to control that person, because for all we know, whilst we're searching them, they could either get the weapon out, they could use it on us. So that's where sometimes where you might cuff someone so that it means that you're protecting yourself and others around you. And yourself. Yeah, both of you. I said both of you are detained for this. Just let us get this done. Stay with us, mate. Stop wandering off, please.
I'm 18 stone, I'm not running that.
I know, mate. Where you are walking away from me. Hands out of your pockets. I'll ask you again.
Who do you think you're getting shitty with? Just keep
so keep your hands out of your pockets. As simple as that. When we are searching people, we're concerned about the weapons that they might have on them. Could be that someone's putting their hands in their pockets because they're trying to grab at something, and we need to control that.
We're just worried you got something there. All right. Listen.
Oh, please stop.
What do you want to do?
Right. You're being stop searched. It's as simple as that. Be compliant or you'll get cuffed. Be compliant or you'll get cuffed.
It's just habit.
Mate, you'll get
cuffed. Let me take the jacket off you. Let me take the jacket off.
It's as simple as that or you'll get cuffed.
I've been cuffed before.
I don't care if you've been cuffed before. Right.
There you go.
That's fine.
Just give me
right.
the pat.
Hands.
I just can't.
PC's Johnson and Turk are searching a suspect for weapons that may have been used in a fight.
Right, hands by your side, please.
Oh, sorry. Before I get nicked, sorry.
No, that's fine. I understand what the nature of that was. Hands out your pockets, please.
I love you. We're looking just for any items that might have been used in any sort of assault.
At the moment, there's been a mention of there's been a baseball bat that's been involved in this, so we're just kind of making sure that there aren't any weapons or anything else involved in this incident. Yeah, we're all happy with the search. At the moment, for me personally, I love investigating. I love investigations. It's the hunt for like looking into like what's happened, what's gone on, what evidence have we got, how can we put someone in a location doing what we believe has happened, because it's all right, it's all well and good knowing that something's happened, but being able to prove it is the difficult thing, and that's what, for me, like me personally, I love that side of this job.
With the search complete, the control room radios the cops on the ground with new information on the whereabouts of the attackers.
We know some of these individuals from dealing with them before, and they have various warning markers on there, and that's where we've kind of just upped our numbers a little bit just for contingencies. We're expecting there to be quite a few people there who might be very hostile to us, so it's not really the sort of job that me and PC Turk can just rock into on our own and knock on the door and politely start arresting people.
We need at least taser and dog to be like a dog to be present. So, but just to be extra like careful, that's why we've got like firearms joining us as well.
You'd rather go with too many than not enough, because if you end up there with not enough, that's when things can go really wrong.
With information that the attackers may be dangerous, officers from around the county are being called to assist, including PC Cole from the dog unit.
I've got the dog if things get really hairy, pardon the pun, but mainly if there's just in case there's any runoffs, if the person who decides they want to fight or run off, then, or there's any threats to officers, then the dog can be utilised.
The aim is to arrest the suspects with little warning, so the teams gather a short distance from the target address.
When we do arrest them, there's a massive element of surprise because it's all around. You could be that you're getting someone in the same clothes, you could be getting any evidence that they've got on them, be it mobile phones or weapons. And if we give up the fact that we're looking for someone, that they can dispose of evidence.
But it seems like no one is home.
If we fail to arrest someone, disappointed. It's frustrating. Like you put a lot of time and effort in to then not locate them. Sometimes it's almost quite anticlimactic. Sometimes you can feel like you're letting a victim down. But by knowing who a suspect is, their time will come. We will get them eventually, and it's just a matter of time.
A white vehicle that may have damage in the street opposite caller's address. Caller is at, she hasn't given it.
It's 2 a.m. and PCs Gorton and Hill are responding to a call about a man seen kicking parked cars.
Shall I get out and have a walk up?
Wing mirror facing the wrong way.
There's no sign of the man, but the cops are going to check out if any damage has been caused to any of the cars.
Any scratch or no? Do you just want to check the windows? Looks like that'll be it.
It's really hit or miss with criminal damages. We can't always find people when it comes to this. The most upsetting thing with these kind of jobs is a lot of people just do it for a laugh and they don't actually understand the consequences.
You're the one as well, mate. Is that the right way? That's folded in. Oh no, that's broken.
How can you be so selfish and have so little consideration towards another person or their personal property that you think it's appropriate to go out and damage it?
Could you have a chat with them? I'm just going to put this back on.
While PC Hill effects a makeshift repair, PC Gorton tries to find out more details from the caller.
A lot of the time you'll go to a job and you're not given all the information. You're given a very little bit of information, and one of the first things you want to do when you get there is identify potential witnesses and CCTV. If we don't have witnesses, if we don't have CCTV, we potentially don't have evidence.
Can you jump in quickly, mate? Hey? Apparently he's walked down there. He may have damaged another van. He may have damaged the van down there, so... Icy one male, white t-shirt, denim jacket.
PC Gorton has spotted a man that fits the description.
Might be him. You alright? I just thought to have a chat with you. There's been a motor vehicle damaged down there and I just saw you hanging around by this vehicle. No?
What am I driving?
No, I'm not saying you're driving. There's been a motor vehicle down there damaged. And you're obviously just hanging around here. Just wondering if you might be the male we're looking for.
No.
No?
My girlfriend.
Where'd your girlfriend live?
That one there.
Which one's that one?
That one.
What flat number's that then?
It is...
I like to think I'm quite good at spotting when someone's lying to me. I call it my EDAR, it's my evil radar. And sometimes it just goes ping.
Telling me lies, aren't you?
No, she lives at there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I promise. Okay. I'm just waiting for her to come. She's come back from town. She lives in that manor.
Right. You seen anyone else around here at all?
No, mate. No, honestly, I don't know what. Have I done something wrong?
Well, I've just told you, mate. We've had a member of the public report that a male kind of matching your description damaged a motor vehicle down the road.
No, mate, I promise you.
Yeah? So, obviously, I'm just curious who you are and what you're doing around here.
Yeah.
Being cynical, I'm of the opinion that if you're lying to me, I'll find out very quickly, and then I'll start to pick holes in your story. And then if you're lying to me, why are you lying to me? What are you trying to hide? Why do you feel you need to lie to me?
Can I go home now?
Well, what I'm going to do, mate, is I'm just going to give our informant a ring.
Yeah.
See if I can find any more. Do you just want to stand with this chap a minute for us, please?
Have I done anything wrong?
I just explained to you. Well, we've got to have a chat with you, haven't I?
Can I drink my drink?
Yeah, you crack on, drink your drink, mate.
I haven't done anything wrong.
That's fine. Oh, we'll have a call and that'll be that.
The suspect could be an innocent passerby, but something isn't adding up about his story. So PC Gorton needs more information from the caller.
Hello, it's the police officer who just spoke to your partner a moment ago. We've got mail stop. Can you just give me a description of what he was wearing again, please, when you saw him? Okay, can I come up and have a look at it now then, that footage? All right. Cheers, thank you.
While PC Gorton views the CCTV, he decides the safest course of action is to cuff the suspect.
Put your hands behind your back for me, please.
What have we done?
Mate, put your hands behind your back, don't mess around. At the moment, stand still. Stand still.
Stop
listen
to my colleague.
There's two reasons why you cuff someone. The offer or potentiality of violence, or the potential or capacity of escape.
All right?
No, I'm not.
At the moment,
Yeah, no.
You're under arrest on suspicion
of what?
Of criminal damage to motor vehicle.
Okay.
All right.
Fine.
Reason for your arrest is you match the description of a suspect, a
I
person who's just damaged the motor vehicle.
Face forwards.
Right?
Face forwards.
I'm going to be honest with you.
The matter is on CCTV, so I'm going to go and have a look at the CCTV now to see if it is you or not. You match the description, so at the moment I'm arresting you because I've reasonable grounds to suspect you are the person based on the fact you are in this area and you match the description of the suspect. I've not locked them cuffs, you wanna? Yeah. And I'll be back in a minute.
PC Hill will manage the detained suspect alone.
I hate working on my own because it increases the risk of harm to me. I hate having to leave my colleague on his own for exactly the same reason. As soon as a police officer is left on their own with a potential suspect, it completely changes the dynamics of the relationship as such.
Mate, stop. You're waiting here with me until he figures this out, alright?
Okay.
Fella, I'm just telling you to wait with me here, alright? The reason you're in cuffs, alright, is just because I don't know you, you don't know me. I'm just making sure that I'm going to be safe whilst I'm with you alone. Fella, move, hey, right, no, stop moving away from me. Move into this corner. Alright, yeah, but you keep moving away from me. Fella. No. Just stay there.
Right. What? I'm actually confused. What have done wrong?
PC Hill has a man detained suspected of causing criminal damage.
I've done nothing wrong.
I've explained this to you about 3 times now.
Yeah, but I don't understand what I've done wrong.
The man denies any involvement, and so PC Gorton has gone to check CCTV of the incident.
I'm going to explain it to you once more. Alright, so you match a description of someone, okay, who has been damaging vehicles. Let me finish. You have to let them know who is in charge, because they can take a mile with you. When in that situation, we have to deal with them. I want to be that one in control, and that is just part of the game. You've asked me a question, and I'm going to answer it. Okay, but at the moment you're arrested on suspicion.
The suspect has claimed he's waiting for his girlfriend to come back from a night out.
I've got to wait for my colleague to come back with the CCTV, and if it...
I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, but if you... Okay, in that case, that'll be fine then, and they'll be free to go. Don't swear in the street, mate.
How about that?
Don't swear. You're in a public place, alright?
Alright, thank you very much. I should be back shortly.
PC Gorton heads back after viewing the CCTV evidence, which will determine if the suspect is telling the truth or not.
You, sir, have no integrity about you whatsoever. You, sir, are a liar.
How am I?
Because I've just watched the CCTV and I've seen you cause the damage to the windscreen, or sorry, the wing mirror on that car that my colleague's just fixed. The same car where you said you didn't do anything. You were on CCTV doing it, fella. You're also seen to kick this
You're
van.
under arrest.
For what?
For criminal damage. I'm not going to explain this again. Right, stop, because I'm going to talk to him now, and we're going to be adults, unlike you. Okay?
I hate people who lie to me. It is my biggest bugbear. The audacity of it, trying to lie to me. Do you think I'm that stupid?
Please,
what were you saying please for, mate? You're drunk, you're acting in a disorderly manner, you're taking it out on cars and kicking. Mate, don't start tensing with me.
I'm not tensing.
Alright, you are. You're tensing, you're trying to push against me, and there's no need for it, is there? Alright? You're in cuffs, you're not really going to be able to do anything.
I'm not.
Sit in there, whilst me, myself, and my colleague here have an adult conversation.
Yeah, I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Okay?
Petulant child.
While PC Gorton was dealing with the CCTV, new information has come in from the woman he claims he was waiting for.
It's not his girlfriend, it's his ex-girlfriend. He's been waiting out on the street. She's come out and told me she just wants him removed.
Okay, is it her car that's been damaged?
No, it's just a random car.
Okay.
I find now I go to more harassment or more stalking type incidents than what I did 5 to 7 years ago. How would you feel not being able to go about living your daily life without the fear of a person constantly watching you, constantly following you everywhere?
Right, so let's be realistic here.
That's all I want to do is go home.
Is it proportionate to bring him into cells for criminal damage to that motor vehicle?
No,
no,
but
it's not. But we can't
we need
leave
to get
him here because of this.
Yeah, I'm going to need to have a chat with her anyway and give her some advice.
Go and have a chat with her.
Yeah,
she, if we got more than one occasion, but it's either we remove him from the area, breach of the peace wise, or we take him down for D&D. So we'll get that sorted and we'll go from there.
With the man drunk and accused of harassment, the cops know the best course of action is to take him away.
Sorry?
I haven't done anything.
Right, jump out, mate. As I said, you've been arrested on... What?
Get off me.
Wait, get out of the car.
No, you don't have to
Mate,
grab me like that.
get
I
out
haven't done anything
the
wrong.
car now.
What have I done wrong?
Get out the car.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
What have I done wrong?
Because the man doesn't seem willing to comply with instructions, he'll face a night in the cells.
What are you?
Right, you're under arrest on suspicion of criminal damage and drunk sword. Chance to get out of the car, didn't you? Yeah.
I haven't done anything wrong. How about that?
You had every chance to get out of the car of your own accord there. Yeah. I'm a sausage, I'm a bully, I'm a pig, I'm everything.
I've done nothing wrong.
Would you like it if I started verbally abusing you? No, you wouldn't. So why do you think it's acceptable to do that to me? Because I wear a uniform? Is that your reason behind it?
You.
Got anything on? You're just going to cause me any injury or harm?
Yeah.
Very angry, aren't you?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How about that? I've done nothing wrong, that's why.
Just face the van.
Yeah.
Right, do not...
How about you?
Face forward. Face forward. Because I do not want you spitting at me, alright? Keep facing forward. Face forward!
I've done nothing wrong.
I'd like to think that when I go into a situation, I am that nice, calm person. At the end of the day, though, as soon as someone starts testing me and I know that they're going to play up, I am happy to do what I must to keep everyone safe.
Stop resisting.
I'm not mate. Consider look, I'm resisting.
Don't spit.
Otherwise I'll put a spit hood on. You just
spat.
What are you on about? You...
Right, stay still so I can search down your leg.
Doing anything? What are you on about? Oh, search me all you want. I haven't done anything wrong.
Get in the van!
Every police officer joins police for the same reason, because they want to help people. I hate bullies. I absolutely hate bullies. And I joined the police to stop bullying. And I'm pretty sure that's what every one of my colleagues across the country would say.
Thanks, Sarge.
You got any drinks or anything tonight? Drugs or anything, no?
Are you working tomorrow by any chance?
Yes.
What time are you working tomorrow?
We'll take the cuffs off. Well, I'm going back up there now, mate. Alright? Have you got any underwear on?
Please come to the door now!
Just relax, mate. Yeah?
Forward.
Track an investigation from a case opening to gathering evidence to confronting police suspect number 1, brand new next Monday at 9. Next tonight, the guys at Barnsley's casualty must be ready for anything and everything, and when the emergency alarm sounds, every second counts. In just a moment.
Police emergency.
Every night in Britain,
Okay, we'll get police making to you as a grade 1 emergency.
officers of the law
Yeah, that's noted. We're just round the corner.
clock on
Move up, move up. Box, box, box. Get out of the car now.
to keep the peace and protect us
Sorry. I can't just leave you walking the streets. I need to get you home safe.
while we sleep.
Hey!
Night shift is a different vibe because it is dark.
What's Tango 2? There's more fighting going on.
It does just have that little edge that you wouldn't have in the daytime.
Get as many units as you can here. It's kicking off everywhere. Down on the ground.
We filmed with Gloucestershire Constabulary,
He's got some taser. Show me your hands now.
following their 999 response team.
2L20 at Spec Ops, can assist with the grade 1.
Mate, move on or you'll get nicked.
And specialist units
You're not going that way.
Can we have an ambulance, please?
to show the highs
Well, I want to join up and catch the bad guys and enjoy the thrill of the chase.
and the lows.
You got any weapons on you or anything like that?
What? Got a big willy.
I'm so sorry, my darling.
It's not darling.
of the night shift.
It can be quite scary at times. I count myself lucky every day to be able to do these things and to make a difference to people.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
In the city centre, it's 3:30, and most of the clubs have kicked out, so the streets are full of people who have had a drink. Dog handler PC Smith is on duty with his dog Arnie.
We are a lot busier on a night shift than on a day shift. And we support each other, but sometimes you are struggling. But I'm in a real fortunate position. You know, I've got Arnie in the back, and then I'll just deploy Arnie who come and assist me.
In the nightlife hub of Eastgate Street, a large-scale event is taking place. Calls to the control room are starting to come through.
Police emergency. There's a fight. How many people are involved? Have you got any descriptions of the offenders?
Officers are trying to restrain a man reported for causing a nuisance in a takeaway. But he's resisting and attacks an officer.
Yeah, all available units then to Eastgate Street. Any spec ops and any for available units to Eastgate Street, please.
While they monitor the scene in the control centre, PC Smith races to assist.
There's a colleague just asked for assistance in control room, have then relayed that one of the officers was being attacked, so we're making there as an emergency assistance shout. Just want to make sure that my colleagues are all right.
Go backwards with him.
As PC Smith arrives with his dog Arnie, the police are in danger of becoming outnumbered by people leaving nearby clubs.
Get off me!
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna knock your heads off! Right, we need more mobiles down here, please. Let's just start moving people on. We need a supervisor down here as well to start restoring things, please.
There's police officers running around, there's members of the public running around, there's pockets of fights going on. It just needs to be controlled and put back to normal.
What's the war? What
Go to all mobiles repeating State 0, Eastgate Street, Gloucester.
A State 0 is very rarely called. It means urgent assistance is needed. With a State 0 call, all units in Gloucester are alerted.
just coming up to 4 a.m. now.
Sergeant Gladwin is on his way.
I just had an assistant shout come through from patrols on Eastgate Street. We know there's been a large party in one of the clubs tonight, so it's like 1,500 people in one place. All right, we got him. He's secured. Come over to the front. Come over to the front, Brian. Just gone mental all of a sudden. Get as many units as you can here. It's kicking off everywhere.
I'm out.
We got 2 people arrested. The atmosphere is quite tense around here at the moment. A lot going on. So it's just as many units as we can now, just to make this area safe. The risk now that other things kick off from different places, so you just got to keep watching just to try and get this situation calm.
Keeping the peace is proving difficult as another club kicks out and the streets fill up again.
I've got to make a judgment call of, when and where do I deploy Arnie. If they continue with their sort of disorderly behaviour, he will be deployed, and he will be deployed to bite.
Get back, get back, get back! Him in the grey top, get him off!
Os Tango 2, that's the 3rd one under arrest now. Some more vans hopefully you got coming. Drunk people can be an absolute nightmare because they're unpredictable. You never know what they're going to do. So when you've only got a few police in the middle of a situation where lots of people are around who are drunk, tensions are high, it can put people at risk and it can make a situation dangerous.
Pockets of fighting are still breaking out.
It's important that if there's a problem person, or there's someone trying to attack someone, or someone wants to fight, then we take those people out as soon as we can.
If you come back, never, ever, ever drag on the police officer again.
Okay.
Alright?
The last thing we want to do is arrest people in these situations, because what that's doing is taking officers off the street. Every person that gets arrested, that's at least 2 officers in a van to transport the person.
Why are you guys here? To arrest poor people? Walk away. Go home.
Can everyone feel alright a bit?
To try and get control of the area, the officers form a line to move people on.
Everyone stick together. Separate. Spread the police officers. No, don't all rush! Don't all rush! Keep the line!
But the thin blue line isn't holding.
Just keep walking then. Keep walking.
PC Hammond is aware that another wave of clubbers is about to hit the streets.
People, they come out of the clubs and they wound up, and everybody was just in that mood that they didn't want to be doing what they were told, and they wanted to just cause carnage.
They're going to be kicking out another 300 from the club behind us shortly as well, and it's just got the feeling in the air at the moment. So I think it's going to be mad for the next hour or so.
I've just put a request in for every unit across the county to come to Eastgate Street, basically. Seen this happen before, and we get quickly outnumbered. It doesn't take long for it to be too many people for us to deal with. Over there.
Get back, get back, get back!
In Gloucester town centre, close to 1,500 people have poured out of the pubs and clubs at closing time, and fighting has broken out. The police are trying to regain control of the streets, but they are outnumbered and need more help.
I've just put a request in for every unit across the county. Os Tango 2, there's more fighting going on. There's 250 people left to come out shortly.
Do we need some more vans? Ask for some more vans if we need them.
And with yet another wave of clubbers due to come out, Sergeant Gladwin is desperately trying to put a plan in place.
Right, so what we're trying to do now is basically contain an area to keep people. So if we're going to put some this side, some that side, and then we've got a little bit of control of the situation. Os Tango 2, any units coming in now, Trioway is blocked.
Their crowd control tactics are about to be tested.
It's a difficult situation right now where it could go off at any moment. There's a lot of drunken, excited people around. So you just got to have your eyes everywhere to see what happens next.
It's so important to remain under control, not let the situation that's going on get to you, because you've got to stay calm and you've got to almost keep control of what's going on, because we've got to support our colleagues at the end of the day.
PC Smith and his dog Arnie have been dealing with the disturbance for over an hour, and now they're bolstered by reinforcements arriving to strengthen the line.
The amount of people that you've got, these are officers from all around the county now. So these are officers from Cotswolds, officers from the Forest of Dean, Cheltenham.
It's rare we go to the point where someone might say, can we have every officer in the county? But it happens occasionally. It's definitely like a whack-a-mole situation. You deal with one thing and then you look around the corner and something else is going on, and so it can quickly tie up a lot of police.
Those two have already been taken to the floor and they're back again causing problems.
It was one of those nights where people weren't going to have it. They wanted their say and they were having their say no matter what.
With people refusing to leave the area, an emergency Section 35 notice is the only solution.
Let's have a few more down that end where the issue is.
It gives the police power to move everyone away.
Section 35 order has been authorised by the inspector, a dispersal notice.
Time to go! Time to go!
A Section 35 notice is authorised by an inspector or above. Basically, that gives us the power to disperse people. Basically, anybody that acts in a disorderly manner can be directed to leave the area. If they refuse to move away from the area, then they can be arrested.
Do you mind just moving down there for me? Thank you.
We've just got to try and let them walk their way, just get them out of the area. The inspector said he's not bothered which way they go so long as we just get rid of them. There will be people that will kick off and that won't be like being told what to do.
I know my rights.
But when there's this many people kicking off, we've just got to deal with it the best we can.
Everyone's fucking walking.
Excuse me, you'll have to move on a bit, okay? Just move on, move on. What do you want? Just move on, move on. Mate, move on. Just move on or you'll get nicked. Dealing with drunken idiots, you can't reason with them. You've got the option to either go or be pushed away.
When it's complete mayhem, just having Arnie barking is sometimes enough for people just to calm down. They can make a decision to leave or just stop what they're doing and walk away and move off. Arnie doesn't do arguing.
The crowds finally begin to disperse, so the officers can soon return to their regular night shift.
Here we go. Oh no.
Right guys, thank you very much. I think they're all gone now, so we'll knock up on the head. See you in the next one.
Take care.
In the grand scheme of things, out of 1,500 people coming out of one place in almost one go, that's reasonable that we've solved the problem.
Going up. Good boy. I think Arnie deserves a well-earned drink.
Experienced officers are often partnered on shift with rookies who need to learn the ropes. Tonight, PC Hammond is with Officer Chandler.
Have you got used to doing night shifts yet?
Getting there. It is a bit of a weird one. Like it's hard to say. I'm trying to figure out what to eat when. So I had dinner before I left. I wouldn't want to do full nights, I don't think.
No.
It's nice to see the sunlight.
Yes, that is for sure.
QL2, any mobile available to help out on Epstein Road, please? I'll start 52 news backup.
Yeah, roger, en route.
It's an urgent call for backup. Their colleague, PC Shields, is in trouble.
Debs, it's just me.
Go ahead.
Everything all right there?
Thanks. Just I got two in a car and this idiot trying to get involved.
Yes, could make forward, did you? Yeah, Roger, en route. So Debs has just called up for assistance. I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
Have you got provisional?
No.
No.
Dog handler PC Shields is trying to run some checks on the driver of a car she has stopped.
Sorry, mate. They're driving a car, they got no licence.
She's being harassed by a passerby.
They got no licence. Look, you just better go now, okay? Or my dog's going to bite you. I don't need to have any beef with you, so move, all right? Get out the way! I'm warning you now.
PC's Hammond and Chandler are 10 minutes away, so PC Shields will have to deal with the situation until they get there.
Go away now!
With help from her dog Nika, she moves the abusive man away from the vehicle.
Go away!
Yeah, she's got a dog there, but it still doesn't stop people from having a go. Any officer on their own that puts in a call, it's you want to get there as quickly as possible. It just puts the hairs upon the back of your neck that something might go wrong for somebody.
Sorry. Just get out of here now! No, I'll skedaddle at 5-2. I've got the dog out and moved him away. Sorry about that. So idiot.
Tango 6-3, welfare check on Delta 5-2, please.
As an officer on your own, you just don't know what people are going to be like, so you've got to have eyes in the back of your head. So you've got to be so aware and just ready to protect yourself.
Yeah, I've got the dog out and moved him on now. Just trying to deal with this other vehicle now. Thank you.
They've arrived just too late, but thankfully PC Shields is unharmed.
All right. It's just some people like to stick their noses in a little bit when police are involved.
I think a couple of other officers have gone to look to see if they can find him anyway.
As I was dealing with them, a drunken male decided he wanted to get involved and tell me that I shouldn't be stopping people driving their cars on the road. And he got quite aggressive.
It'll give you paperwork in relation to it.
He's only 18, he hasn't got a licence. I reported him for not having a licence.
No insurance, no licence, yeah?
Okay, I'll just got to report you for no insurance as well, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
And you're under caution already, so we've got to seize your car and that, okay?
Okay.
Just wipe your tongue around your mouth for me, specifically down into the edges, that's it.
The driver has only got a provisional license and is being tested for drug use.
If you've not passed your test, chances are you've not read the highway code, you don't know the rules of the road. The manner of your driving is drawing your attention because you've not had lessons to get your licence.
For the drug drive, it's negative. It's going to be reported for the no insurance driving otherwise in accordance with his licence. He's got no L plates and he's got a 12-year-old sat next to him instead of somebody that's over 21 years and been driving for 3 years, so he'll probably be losing his licence before he's even got hold of it. Hi, yeah, can I organise a 165 recovery, please? It's no insurance, no driving licence.
The final check is whether the driver has permission to drive the car.
We're just confirming that the vehicle hasn't been taken without consent. There used to be old-fashioned joyriding. So, yeah, we're just getting an officer to go around and have a chat with the registered keeper.
News comes back that the car owner was aware who was driving it, which means they too may be in trouble.
Whoever owns it is obviously giving permission for people that shouldn't be using it, so they'll get done for use cause permit as well for letting people without licences behind the wheel.
As the car is seized, the driver and his passenger take off into the night. Frontline response officers PC Foxhall and PC Webber are on shift.
It feels like this is just like calm before the storm. Like for Saturday night, everyone's going in happy and full.
QL2 Delta Hotel 31. We're getting reports of a male in possession of a machete. Could you please respond?
There seems to be an increase of calls to knife incidents now and machetes being seen.
Hey guys, you alright? How you doing? Have you seen a group of lads walking this way at all?
No.
Is there? Thank you.
That's kind of when you got to think, is this the job which I don't come back from? Is this the job that, you know, I'm not going to go home at the end of this?
Alright lads, how's it going?
In Tewkesbury, PC's Foxhall and Webber are responding to a report of a male with a machete.
Have you seen a group of lads walking this way at all?
No.
Come on, we're waiting, bro.
Alright lads, how's it going? Come over here, buddy. Come over here, come over here.
Oh, I ain't done that and I ain't got that.
Let me just have a chat with you both.
I don't know.
With a weapon reported, a second team has been called for backup.
Right, at the moment, you're both detained for the purpose of a search.
Okay, go on.
Under section 1 of PACE.
Okay, crack on.
Alright, give me a hand a minute.
Yeah, you can take my hand,
Just your behaviour, I'm popping your handcuffs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
That's fine. You can search me all you like.
Popping your handcuffs for your safety and mine at this moment in time. Alright. The grounds for this search is that it's been alleged that someone has been found in possession, or said to have been in possession, of a machete.
Yeah, no.
Alright? So the objective of the search is to find any sharp implements on you or anything of that nature.
Absolutely fine, man.
Before I do start searching you, have you got anything on you that's going to hurt myself,
Absolutely not.
yourself or my colleagues?
No.
Alright.
The night shift is really where the danger's at. You never quite know what you're going to go into. You can always be caught on the back foot. You never know where the danger is, it could come at any moment.
You guys had a good night?
Yeah, we've had
Yeah? Whereabouts you been?
We're just round here, mate. Honestly, just round here. We've had a good night, though.
That's right.
I don't want to cause you lot problems.
No,
honestly.
to be fair,
you
mate,
lot,
appreciate
honestly,
it.
mate, honestly, you lot
appreciate
crack on with your job.
You just keep hold of one arm, mate.
Yeah.
Just in case he falls over.
I won't, mate. I'm alright. I haven't had too much to drink. I'm alright. I won't fall over.
That's
It's early in the night then.
Yeah, that's
What's your name, fella?
The search doesn't find a weapon.
Do you want to provide me with your details?
I can provide you with my details. I'm not going to provide you with my home address, but I can provide you with everything else you like.
That's fine, buddy.
Okay?
That's fine.
No problem. I know, but they're on police. You've got no name, bro. Come on.
Focus on this for me.
Thank you, officer. I really appreciate that, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Lovely.
So with a parting handshake, the males are free to go.
Enjoy the rest of your night out, are you?
But PC Foxhall is not sure they will go quietly.
There's many stages of drunkenness, and quite often people go away calmly whilst they're drunk, and then as they're walking away they suddenly have a thought of, actually no, I'm going to say my piece, and just cause further issues for us.
I think if we hang around the area for a bit, 100%, because we might have drunken disorderly shortly.
I enjoy working a night shift. As tiring as it is, it can be very exciting.
Just outside Gloucester, dog handler PC Smith is on patrol.
I do like to be proactive, driving around and looking for people and, trying to sort of like disrupt the... Yes, go ahead.
QR to all mobiles on this channel. We've got an ANPR hit on the vehicle of interest, heading northbound.
Thank you.
ANPR stands for Automatic Number Plate Recognition. These cameras record registration numbers and check them on a database for any outstanding offences.
We're making our way to a female, and there's intelligence that she's either got no licence or a disqualified driver, and she's been avoiding the police for some time. She's activated our ANPR cameras. So these people that drive with no licence, no insurance, they just usually don't care, do they? There's there's no sort of standards about them. They've got no training. They're putting other people at danger. Best evidence is catching somebody driving. If they've got home, then there's no point in me knocking on the door because they just deny it. So What my plan is to do is catch them driving, and there's an open and shut case then, isn't it?
PC Smith makes a circuit of the area in the hope of spotting the car.
She's going to be around here somewhere. She's going to be around, so... There it is. So we give the vehicle a stop. Just follow it down the road a little bit. Just pull it over now. And get out and have a chat with them. See what's happening. Hi, are you alright? How you doing? Good. Is this your car? You got your licence on you? No? Where is your licence? You're a learner driver, are you? Okay.
She's not a qualified driver. I don't know how many lessons she's had, but she's not qualified to drive. It's not a right to get a driving licence.
You've run the risk for a while, haven't you, of driving this with no licence? What I'm going to do is, unfortunately, I'm going to seize the vehicle from you because you've got no licence. And the offence you're going to be prosecuted for is driving otherwise than in accordance with the licence. All right. Can you just pass me the key for a minute?
PC Smith has spotted something he wasn't expecting on the back seat.
Baby. Oh no. Okay. How old's the baby?
10 weeks.
10 weeks. Oh right. Okay. You can just stay in here for a minute. Can I just take your provisional licence from you? You haven't got it. Let me just do some checks a minute, and then just stay in here. Keep the door closed. All right. Keep yourself warm. All right. Unfortunately, she's got a 10-week-old baby in the vehicle, which I didn't realise that she had. This goes to show that we've got to stop these people. She's no experience of driving, and a 10-week-old child in the car. That's terrible.
I was really surprised to see that child in the back of the car. You want to sort of care for your child, don't you? Make sure that they're sort of looked after.
Did you want to lift home at all, or UK, are you?
Mersey Tunnel.
Oh, hi. Can I arrange a 165 recovery, please? If you want the car back, which I assume you do, it's £150 to get it back, and then £20 a day storage charge. Okay, so whoever collects it need a licence, they need insurance. So basically, you can collect it as long as you're accompanied by somebody, who's got a licence that they can supervise you. Okay, if I ask you just to quickly sign there. Okay, thank you. You sure you don't want me to give you a hand taking? You okay, are you? Alright, okay.
As dog handler Smith waits for the recovery vehicle, the driver and baby face a wet walk home.
It's about safeguarding, isn't it? It's, safeguarding the child, safeguarding her, safeguarding other members of the public on the road. I didn't even know there was a child in the car, and that changes the whole sort of aspect. Beggars belief, doesn't it?
Earlier in Tewkesbury, PC's Foxhall and Webber answered a call about two males allegedly in possession of a machete.
I don't want to cause you lot problems.
No,
honestly.
to be fair, mate,
Honestly,
it.
Honestly, you lot crack on with your job. You just keep hold of one arm, mate.
A search revealed no weapons and the suspects were released.
Thank you, officer. I really appreciate that, mate. Cheers, mate.
But they're still in the area.
Why are you following us, bro?
We're not following you.
You are, though.
No, we came out here because we heard a bit of noise.
You just searched us both, yeah? We ain't got nothing on us, none of us.
That's fine.
Don't do that shit, bro.
Alright, you're not detained, you're free to leave. You're free to go. We're not harassing you, sir. No, we're not. Don't come towards me.
No.
Don't come towards me.
What do you mean don't come towards you, bro?
Don't come towards me.
They agreed to go home. But obviously, due to being drunk, they decided that they'd rather come back and try and provoke a reaction from us.
Well, I ain't going to come towards you. You've been telling me to get along.
Right, I'll step back. I'll step back.
I'll step back.
Hey! Get out of the road, mate.
What do you mean get out of the road?
I don't need to get run over.
I don't get run over. I get run over. That's my choice, bro, not yours. My choice.
No,
Stop it. Alright, we'll jail then. We'll jail. Alright.
Have a good one, lads.
Have a good night.
Yeah, and you, bro. And you.
Sometimes, often than not, alcohol can just take people over the edge. These lads at the moment, they're kind of tiptoeing on the edge.
Lads, walk away now. Walk away. Walk away now. Come on, let's go home.
He's the one that's getting aggressive.
You've caused the issue by going back to them, so let's go home now.
We was just walking this way.
Alright.
He's the one that got aggressive.
I'm fair to you so far, and now just go home, okay?
They know what they're doing. They're trying to get up to the mark, but doing as much as they can to stay behind the line before they actually cross it. But they're very, very close to it. They've had enough chances now. And so if it continues, we'll just arrest them for drunk and disorderly.
Just carry on moving. So at the moment, I'm concerned you're going to commit a breach of the peace. So carry on moving.
You say you can search me?
I am reporting. No, I said I'm concerned.
If you want to search me, you can search me.
We've already searched you, you've got nothing, just go home.
Just get out the area. Go with your friend. He's being the sensible one.
Can I just say his name?
Work in the patch for quite a long time, you get to know the people that live within it, and you also learn over the years, how to just try and de-escalate things as best as possible. We'll stay in the area and see what we have.
Just stay in the area a bit. I've asked Bree to come out. We're going to stay as well. If they go to another pub and causing issues, they'll come to D&D.
Yeah, absolutely. By getting them to go away peacefully, it kind of benefited us really. If they had discarded the machete nearby, one of them could have easily ran off and picked that up and used that against her. So you've always got to be on your guard when you're dealing with this sort of thing, especially working at night time. Just a standard Friday, Saturday night shift in the police. Alright, all 2 bots, roll out.
Let's go.
Oscar Tango 63.
Rhodes policing officer PC Hammond is back on patrol. And this time, she's in an unmarked car.
I get a lot of abuse for being a female on my own, specifically in the traffic world. I've found a lot of men don't like being have things explained to them. I think I'm just good at spotting a lot of different things. It's just like small errors or the way somebody drives. One little mistake or the manner of driving can lead to a big job.
A moped going in the opposite direction has attracted her attention.
Seems not, but has just done a bit of a stupid overtake. So it was still in the 30s. At the end of the day, on a motorbike, if you're driving like a muppet, it's yourself that's going to come off worse 9 times out of 10. I think it's a learner as well. It's also an L plate dangling off the back.
Why are you trying to say my vehicle stop?
You're right. So what's drawn my attention is that we were just in the 30 mile an hour, and you've done an overtake on somebody, which was a bit silly really, wasn't it?
I'm so sorry, my darling.
This L plate on the back tells me that you don't know exactly what you should be doing at the moment. Alright, have you got your driving licence on you?
I don't speak English so good. Can I use translate, please?
Well, yeah, do you have a driving licence?
No, my license is from Brazilian.
Okay, how long have you been in the UK?
I drive in UK, I think it's 3 months.
Okay, when did you land in the UK?
Can you use translate, please? No, please, darling. I'm so sorry. My English is
not darling. I do not like to be called darling when I'm working. I just find it condescending. I'm doing a job, and I've trained and I've worked hard to get where I am. So it's like, just give me a bit of respect back.
Sir.
Okay, I'm not sir. Do I look like a sir?
No.
Even the lads at work take the mick out of me because they've been stood there when someone's called me darling. I say, do not call me darling.
The moped driver is delivering food for a local restaurant.
Got any identification?
Yeah. Passport?
Do you have your Brazilian license on there?
Yes, I have.
Can I see that?
Something about the driver's story isn't adding up.
It's saying to me he's only been here from May last year, but I've just run into the system and there's been information in relation to him as far as 2015. So I don't believe he's been here for less than a year. So I'm going to be seizing the bike for driving otherwise than in accordance with, and he will get a ticket in relation to that. You're going to be reported for consideration of prosecution in relation to driving a motor vehicle on the road otherwise than in accordance with your driving licence. Do you understand that? I think your English is a bit better than you're telling me, because you seem to be understanding quite a lot of it. Yeah, you do understand me? Yeah, okay. So basically, from the information that I have on the my system, is that you've been in and out of the UK since 2015, okay, which I'm sure will add up to more than 12 months, all right. As such, you need to be driving on a UK driving licence, all right?
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So basically, I'm going to be seizing the bike and you will be getting in a ticket. Do you have the keys for the scooter?
Yeah.
It will make life a lot easier, mate, if you just told me from the beginning that you understood me. But thank you for not carrying it on all day, all right? Hi, yeah, just wondering if you can organise Section 165 recovery, please?
PC Hammond calls for a recovery vehicle.
It's just a moped. I've got the keys for it.
The driver collects the food he was delivering.
Vehicle gets seized and somebody that owns the correct licence and insurance can pick it up on his behalf. But he's going to have to wait a little while until he's going to be able to drive it again. Okay. So there you go.
Thanks
Have you got everything that you need from the bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's all right.
On your way then.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Just a little bit of a mistake will give you away for goodness knows what else. Evening.
Hello.
And that was a stupid overtake in a 30-mile-an-hour zone, and now he's lost his bike that's going to cost him at least 160. Then he's going to get some points on a UK licence that he doesn't hold yet, and whether that stops him from working or going to work, then it can be a very, very expensive mistake. Unfortunately, yeah, somebody's going to be getting a very cold tea.
A lot of people around Gloucester don't tend to be asleep at midnight, which kind of worries me because I love my bed.
In Gloucester, regular crewmates PC White and Sergeant Blakeman are halfway through their 12-hour shift.
I absolutely love Gloucester. I've been down here for 10 years now. I don't think I'll ever change. It's just a strange and wonderful place.
I think they sleep all day rather than partying all night. They're committing crime all night.
There's all sorts that are happening. It's quite quick-paced. It's quite tiring, as you can see from my hairline has taken a massive impact on it.
QL to any units available to attend a break in progress. 2 offenders in balaclavas have been spotted on CCTV, being monitored remotely from a building site.
There's 2 males that have been seen on the security CCTV wearing balaclavas. Where we're heading to, there's been a lot of diesel stolen. So I think security are quite concerned what these 2 males are up to.
There's been a lot of thefts from this place. That could be numerous things. Any items you've got left there, or any diesel and petrol thefts, which is quite common in Gloucester.
If we get there quite quickly, there's more chances of them catching them in the act. Obviously, we don't want to give them any sort of time to leave the area.
Most break-ins happen under the cover of darkness. If the cops don't catch the suspect red-handed, it's much more difficult to link them to the crime. So 2 other police units are on their way to the site.
You shut up and ask for a silent approach.
The last thing the cops want to do is spook them.
Delta Bravo 3, can we have a silent approach, please?
They cut the blues and twos as they get close to the building site.
Delta Bravo 3, we're state 6.
This one here. It looks like it.
They're on the scene within 5 minutes of the off-site security's call.
Yeah, we've got it here. What was the code for the gate?
And they've been given the padlock code to let themselves in.
Yeah, I'll go this way. Ooh.
Right, go in the building. Police officers, is there anyone here? Make yourselves known.
The night shift, it's a lot more fast-paced, so there'll be a lot of quick crime committed at night.
Be happy that side, Jake.
Yeah, clear.
The 8 officers split up across the site. Sergeant Blakeman and PC White search the derelict outbuildings.
Police officer with taser, if there's anyone in here, make yourself known. Building's clear.
Yeah, building, that was fine. Where would we be getting the diesel from?
Well, the only plant we've got is at the front, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll check those containers.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Should not have played rugby today. Not going to get in there. I mean, they're probably going to be long gone by now. There's not much to cover, and I think all of us together have covered it all. The building site, there's no way they can go upstairs. So I think at the moment it's going to be an area search, no trace.
With no suspects to be seen, and the site seemingly secure, it looks like the thieves have scarpered.
What about that building up there? Show you open that window there, I think I've just seen.
Open there?
But an officer has spotted movement on an upstairs level.
You sure you've seen someone? Oh, bloody hell. I'll take left. I'll take left. I'm in the wrong job here, I should be in fire. Shouldn't be 16 stone on here.
I play rugby, I've had to weigh myself in kit, and I weigh about 18 and a bit stone. Running in it, it's just, oh my God.
Those 2 are all locked up. Been all the way around. There's a little grass area at the back that's been checked, it's not there.
The scaffolding is searched by torchlight.
Rich, you've done that corner, haven't you? Yeah, we've done the buildings.
Yeah, it's alright, yeah. I don't expect anyone to be here, to be fair.
Have you looked in there?
Oh, no.
There's one place left to check.
Jake!
Hello!
Come back and look in the skips, dude.
Yeah, hold on. No one's in there. I'm not going to do any sort of swan dive in there.
Probably best not.
It's always good to catch someone in the act. You get that sense of achievement. I think it's, as long as someone doesn't get away with anything, I see that it's a positive. As long as we can prevent crime, I know everyone loves apprehending a criminal, but I think prevention is just as important as that.
Can't see any footprints. Yeah. I mean, technically there. Yeah, they'll be long gone.
I would say we've gotten up to height, we've checked all through the buildings, we've done what we can here. Clearly there isn't anybody here anymore, so I'm satisfied that we've done the area. We're all safe now, we're all off the site. We'll lock it up and hopefully they can give us some stills or something from the CCTV, but whoever was here is no longer.
For Sergeant Blakeman and PC White, it's back to the beat.
Quite well getting up those ladders, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, be careful about that in the future.
Yeah. I saw. If some, like, 20 stone bloke can get up then, I'll back myself.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself then.
I was going to do the nice little Indiana Jones down the ladder, foot best not.
Yeah.
Police are back on the night shift, new next Monday at 9. Battling to save lives in Royal Stoke Resus. Join trauma teams for new 999 critical condition at 9 on Wednesday. And home to England's worst offenders. And discover evil behind bars as we go inside HMP Long Lartin. Brand new Thursday at 9. Next, Ambulance Code Red.
When darkness falls across the UK, a legion of officers patrol our streets.
Help me now! Come on in! Come on in! He's got the taser! Get back!
With exclusive access to the night shift at Gloucestershire Constabulary.
Stop. Listen to me and walk away.
This series reveals the relentless and uphill fight against nighttime crime.
Put it down, as you're getting sprayed.
Get on the floor!
Don't mess about.
We experience things on a night shift that the normal person wouldn't see in the rest of their lives.
Stay where you are. Any sudden movements, he'll bite you.
There's 10 people outside throwing bricks at your house, yeah?
She's got centimetre puncture wounds to her collarbone.
You can never predict what's going to happen on a night shift. It's just a different world at night.
And at night, there's more drugs.
Got a car sale on him. Explains the behaviour.
He says that you're taking tablets.
More drink.
At this moment in time, you're under arrest for drunk and disorderly, alright?
You need to walk away.
Go, bro.
And more violence.
I swear to God, I will kill someone!
Being a police officer is definitely becoming more dangerous.
These fearless officers
Get your leg in the van!
guard our streets when you sleep.
Keep yourself safe, okay? Get to a room with a lock on it.
Stop now!
Under the cover of darkness, people change.
It is scary.
I've been in service since 2004 and I've been on response for most of that. I love it, yeah. I absolutely love my job. Nighttime is definitely more dangerous. With it being dark, you can't see what's coming. And people have obviously drank more, so it's sort of like when the beast comes out to play.
Dogs Unit Officer Dawkins is patrolling Cheltenham Town Centre.
We have a contact number
Race is
for
good
you, however,
today, so
from back in 2006.
Cheltenham should be.
We just give it a try.
I would have thought today was a busier day than
Yeah,
races
if
than
we
yesterday.
could, and then I think we can...
Everyone's entitled to go out and have a good night. It's just those that 6th, 7th, 8th pint makes them like they've watched a Karate Kid movie or a Rocky movie like you were 15 and you want to go out and beat everyone up. That for us is a real problem.
He's positioned to respond to any police calls for assistance.
People strewn everywhere.
When he's flagged down by two concerned passers-by.
Yeah, if you can try them for us to give us an update and we'll solve it.
There's a guy trying to get in the club and like he's been kicked out but he's quite aggressive. I don't know if someone can jump in, but like he's trying to get in and he's like, he's really bad.
Okay, I'll go over now.
Thank you.
Cheers.
The bar is just meters up the road.
We do not want to nick everybody. 99% of the time when you go to a drunk person, you just want them to calm down and go on their way. And really to go on and enjoy their night without being Mr. Angry.
I'm trying.
I will go.
Oi! I'm a police officer. Back
So he just grabbed me up and that's alright, is it?
He's pushing you out. I've heard what you.
No, you saw him.
When you realise that there's literally no negotiating with that person, he or she is not going to listen whatsoever. There's only so much shoving or swearing or spitting or name calling that is acceptable in the public eye, and you have to call it a day. They'll have to come in.
PC Dawkins, club bouncers and other officers are forced to restrain the man.
Pack in, mate.
You boys are get angry. I don't know what the issue is.
It isn't nice rolling around on the floor with people in front of normal members of the public, because it never ever ever looks good from the police.
Just take him down slow.
What's the problem?
We are trained in restraining people. Usually we do it in large numbers to prevent injury to us and to that person, but the public see that as us turning up mob-handed.
Mate, stop resisting.
I'm not resisting, mate.
Lift your arm up there.
Oh, good boy.
Stay calm now, yeah?
Same, man,
Okay.
With the man under arrest and under control, the officers must now load him into the van to be transported to custody. But as everything seems to be calming down,
Mate, move your foot. Don't arrest her. She won't be, mate. Just, she won't.
the man blocks the van door with his foot.
They won't, mate. Just, we won't.
You find yourself thinking, what on earth has got you to this position? It's like Janet from Accounts on the Christmas do, isn't it? That comes out once a year and she can't handle her drink and then she wants to fight the world.
Stay in the van.
I am terrified. What am I going to do? Huh? Oh yeah, smash my head into the ground. That's right.
Officers use leg restraints to control his limbs and safely load the man into the van.
All I was going to do was get him to go, and I came over and I said stop, and I said I'm a police officer, mate. So I separated them, and then he turned on me. So
with evidence, the fact he's turned on you is enough for the D&D anyway, mate.
Yeah.
I think. But nobody's been punched, have they?
No assaults, no.
I think they all forget we're humans, so when they shove us around just because we wear a uniform, we're not like RoboCop, all of us. We do have feelings.
As the man is processed in custody by the local police team, PC Dawkins has time to reflect on dealing with drinkers during the course of his job.
All I did was ask him to stop and calm down. He'd not assaulted anyone at that point. He had aggressive behaviour, but he hadn't hit the door staff or anybody else, so he could have been sent on his way if he'd have calmed down.
He's got violent with the police officer where he has then had to be restrained. Subsequently, he has been arrested for being drunk and disorderly.
People like that have got to come in, haven't they?
So that's based on perspective.
Well, that's what the officer said.
That's an objective perspective.
Well, based on what the officer said, I'm going to authorise detention at the police station.
It's a typical day on the drink, isn't it? It changes a lot of people in bad ways.
What have you been drinking?
Lager. Probably about 7, maybe 8 pints.
And once they're under the influence, they've almost got like a extra level. In the end, he had about 6 people on him. He didn't seem bothered by any of it.
A verbal altercation. There's a lot worse things going on than that.
And it is scary. We're still human beings. It's just me. No matter how big you are, you're in trouble, aren't you? Just because we do the job we do, it's just expected of us, really.
Last hit we've had was at 2:48. Has anyone else had any hits since?
It's 3 a.m. in Gloucester, and all seems quiet.
That's probably the last car I've seen as well.
PC's Webb and Harwood Jones are on the lookout for anything suspicious.
In the early hours, historically, it's a time where quite a lot of crime is committed. Some refer to it as witching hour, certainly I do. Anything that moves at this time in the morning between now and, let's say, 4:30 is probably worth a stop. This time in the morning, just quite an inconspicuous looking van, might have committed a burglary. People are fast asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, so won't even hear a burglar in their house.
By 3.
Go ahead.
All the state of the vehicle is a silver Audi A3.
A call comes in over the radio about a car known to the police.
We've got a series of cameras dotted around our county, and this vehicle has hit one of those cameras.
An automatic number plate recognition camera has flagged the vehicle for suspicious movements.
So it's a silver Audi A3, believed to be drug dealing. Leaves this house multiple times through the night for half-hour periods.
Officers hope to intercept the car as it heads towards the known address.
He's out for half an hour at a time, which is consistent with what drug dealers do. So as we are literally just, I want to say, trawling, it doesn't hurt to go to the home address. We can confirm whether the vehicle's there. If we don't do that, we could spend hours looking around for it, but he's tucked up in bed. Oh, that's a silver Audi.
The officer's bet looks like it's paid off.
Let's see where that silver Audi goes. Straight over. That's coming this way. Yep. Just gonna pull in here. We're looking for a silver Audi. This is a silver Audi. This is it. Geez, we're behind that vehicle now. Looks like it's travelling towards its HA. Yeah, it's got a brake light out.
Yep. Backup is on its way, but PC's Webb and Harwood Jones must pull the car over now.
999 activated.
When you're turning on your blue lights, that's when you start getting that sort of, okay, things are happening now.
Okay, I'm just a couple of seconds behind you there.
You know, the old connotation of like the policeman's nose. Sometimes we just get a hunch that something isn't right, and that'll just cause us to dig a bit deeper. That then might reveal something.
4 up.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Geez, we're behind that vehicle now. Looks like it's travelling towards its HA.
In Gloucester, police have followed a car carrying a suspected drug dealer.
Okay, I'm just a couple of seconds behind you there.
4 up.
Oh yeah, I got you.
They now want to search him and the vehicle.
Hello, we all okay?
But the suspect is not alone in the car.
Why can't you just leave me alone?
But you're not driving tonight, are you?
No, I'm not.
Just chill out. We've got a job to do, haven't we? Just driving a car with a brake light out.
A woman was driving, and in the back seat are 2 men, as well as a number of dogs.
The car smells of cannabis.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I smoke cannabis, mate. I've just had one myself.
Yeah, but you're not driving, are you?
If you want.
Yeah, we will do, but you're not driving, are you? You've got nothing to worry about.
It's fine.
Okay.
Fucking bullshit, bro.
If there's more than just one person really in the car, you're always mindful of, I don't have full observations on the vehicle.
Well, every time you get agitated, and then it makes the police keep us even longer. Just chill out.
I can't see entirely what's going on inside that car. So when there's more than one person, are there things being moved around inside the car that I can't see? There's an elevation of risk as well. You done one of these before?
Yeah, I've done them. I don't drink, I don't smoke, so it's calm.
No worries.
Nothing to worry about.
Hey, if you just blow into the tube until I say stop then. That's it, keep going, and thank you, stop.
PC Webb smells cannabis in the car, which gives him the legal right to search the vehicle.
PC Webb from Rose Policing Unit. I can smell cannabis within the vehicle. Okay, so I'm going to be searching the occupants and the vehicle for drugs. So do you want to secure your dogs?
Why do you want my dog to kill me?
Yeah, okay, I just don't want your dog running off, that's all.
It doesn't take long to find what he was looking for.
I can just see that big load of cannabis between your legs there. Keep your hands where I can see them, please. Okay.
On the older man's lap is 2 large bags of cannabis.
There.
Sergeant Gladwin from Traffic has joined the investigation.
Okay. Have you got any drugs on you before I start? No. Alright.
The officers perform a search of the car and all the occupants. No more drugs are found.
Fair bit of cannabis.
But the officers need to find out who is the true owner of the cannabis.
Come down here a sec. Right, that cannabis that we've got there is more than just one person. So if someone doesn't take ownership of it, you're all coming in and being arrested, okay? So whose is it now? Mine. No, it's not. I don't believe it's yours. Quite often when we stop a vehicle and nobody
wants to take ownership for the drugs. It becomes quite a challenge really, because we don't want to be arresting all the individuals, and the person whose drugs it is, they don't necessarily want to own up that those drugs belong to them.
He does smoke weed.
He doesn't. Who does
What
it?
do you mean he doesn't
It is-
smoke weed?
He does smoke weed.
He smokes
That's
weed
my-
every night, bruv.
It's quite common for other individuals to try and get somebody else to take the blame from them, particularly if that other person is not known to police.
He smokes weed because he's got bone problems.
It's difficult for us because we don't want somebody taking the blame for something that they haven't done.
I don't believe it's his right now, so last chance.
And I'm telling you the truth on my mum's life.
The officers have heard enough. They decide to increase the pressure.
Then you're all coming in then, okay?
I can't come in with I got 2 dogs and a puppy.
Yeah, you're all coming in now?
That's unfair.
I don't want to be taking 4 people to custody. I just want the one person whose drugs they are to be big enough to say, they're my drugs, and I'll take the fall. It's very rarely the case.
2347, okay. You're all under arrest on suspicion of possession of a Class B substance.
It can take a little bit of pressure for individuals to own up, and sometimes it can be peer pressure.
Okay, you do not have to say anything, but may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. The necessity of your arrest is to allow searches and a prompt and effective investigation to the offence.
Everyone in the car will be going to the cells.
Fucking bullshit, bro.
Where do you only live around?
You're arresting me, bro, for what?
Well, you're going to have to go somewhere, aren't you? We've got a kennel at the police station.
That's not fair.
Well,
Oh my dogs. How's that fair?
I can't do a lot about that.
It could be that little bit of undue pressure which then makes them see deep down into their conscious and go, yeah, it was my drugs.
I don't even take weed.
You pop some handcuffs on you, mate. Did you want to pop the dog in your car when it's done?
I thought it was mine.
It's yours.
The pressure has paid off.
Are you saying it's just yours?
It's mine, boss.
What, the whole packet?
Yeah. I just got it. I've literally just picked it up.
Yeah, what hand? I'm getting my handcuff key. You need to chill out.
Okay, alright, and we'll just go with him then.
Give me a second. I'll get my handcuff key.
Now the suspect has accepted the cannabis belongs to him. The other occupants of the car are de-arrested.
Not your lot fault, is it?
It's a relatively decent bag of cannabis. In these circumstances, people are reluctant to say, oh yeah, it was me, yeah, it was me. We don't want to take 4 people's liberty away. We just want the person who's responsible for it to say, hold on, it's mine. The side issue, obviously, she's holding a puppy, and there's another dog in there. We do have some kennels back at the station, but luckily we've got one of them standing up saying, yeah, it was mine. So he'll be interviewed.
Come here, give me a key. It's alright, man, you ain't got to worry about it.
And then once he's interviewed, depending on what he says, he'll be processed and obviously hopefully go to court and get dealt with for that matter.
Hello, police emergency.
Hiya, it's control room, how can I help?
Force Control Room continues to respond to high volumes of urgent calls from across the county.
Do you say he's been throwing fire extinguishers and glasses around, yeah?
Hello, operator, it's Gloucestershire Police. Can we have ambulance, please, for our area?
It's a 95-year-old male who's reporting his wallet's been stolen, but he does suffer from dementia. We just want a welfare check on him.
If he's a suspicious vehicle that was in the area not long ago. They had like hoods over masks on and were driving around.
We've got a report of male in hoodies or balaclavas in a vehicle on the forecourt. The garage is closed, it just looks very dodgy.
So yeah, that's fine, we're on the way, we're nearly there. All right, thank you, bye-bye.
Oscar Dad 63, did you want me to make also of it? Being single crewed has got its advantages. You can make your own decisions. You can go where you want.
Specialist Operation Officer Smith is patrolling the rural areas of Gloucestershire.
Currently coming down the hill, there should be an RTC, a Porter, partly in a hedge, 2 occupants, male, called ambulance, female who is apparently injured has walked off.
He's just received a call for backup to a road traffic collision on a country lane.
So there's a report of a RTC where the occupants have fled the scene.
A young man and woman have left the scene of a major crash. Another officer has tracked them down.
However, Debbie, is the other dog, has located both occupants. She's walking them back to the car now. Going into an incident, you give them very scant information, and then from that, you've then got to work out what's happened. It can be quite difficult.
A young man at the scene is reported to have been driving. The car has sustained massive damage. Luckily, neither occupant needs urgent medical attention.
He's lucky, real lucky. Look at that.
He was led on there and she was in the middle of the road down there. I think she wasn't happy with that.
So she just walked off because she wanted to get away. You know, you've just got to look at the near side front of that vehicle and just see the intrusion on it, at the engine, and you can see that has collided with a tree. You can actually see the parts of the tree on there, and it's just mirrored. It's just mirrored the tree, and that is the impact is on the front passenger side. So she was very lucky. Very lucky. What's he hit? That tree there. See that hit there. We just want to investigate what's happened, see if there are any offences disclosed, and then deal with those offences. Yeah, it is this tree, Deb. You see all the parts of the vehicle.
The officers suspect this is not a simple misjudgment on a dark road. They believe the young man has been drinking, so they decide to perform a road breathalyzer test.
Hi, are you okay? How you doing?
Officers are investigating a car crash on a rural road. The suspect who fled the scene has been caught and breathalyzed.
74 you float.
The legal limit is 35.
He's blown 74 and Debbie's nicking him for drink driving.
The young man is placed under arrest.
Can you move at all? What are your injuries like? Oh, okay. Okay, do you want to hold on to me, or are you okay, or you alright?
PC Smith takes the man to rest in the police car.
Are you travelling from that direction, from down?
Maybe a dick, basically.
Okay. Okay, alright, don't worry, we're in a situation now, so we just got to deal with it. So, alright, don't panic or anything like that. And there's no point in shouting at people, because that can sometimes aggravate the situation. So it's just having the confidence to say to someone, this is what's happening and this is how we're going to do it, and just trying to clearly sort of explain to them in sort of like quite a non-confrontational way, that this is what's going to happen next.
I accept everything for it.
Yeah, I think she's just a little bit bumped and bruised. Very much was
scared and nuts.
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry, that's right. We have, yeah, but obviously we need to look after you as well, don't we?
Now PC Smith must make a decision if the man is well enough to go straight to police custody.
What are your injuries? What can you tell me? Is that where did you have your seatbelt on? Yeah, it's probably where you were.
That's the one thing I did.
Yeah, that's good. Well, it may be because you've had your seatbelt and you've sort of like gone. Okay, alright. It'll sort itself out, so alright. Be careful, alright.
As the pair have sustained injuries during the crash, they'll be taken to hospital before being questioned.
He's a 21-year-old lad, probably an inexperienced driver. You know, you mix that with alcohol, it is dark. You look up there, it's just an unlit road, and he's miscalculated it, and that's through alcohol as well. And he's just very, very lucky to get out there alive, or unscathed. Oh, was she?
Yeah, because she blames him, obviously.
Yeah.
She'd been drinking, he's been drinking.
Well, they're both to blame.
Yeah.
You know, she's to blame for getting in the car with him. She could have always said no. Are we just waiting for recovery, Deb? Okay.
With the road blocked, officers must stay on the scene to prevent further accidents.
We do get a lot of resources dedicated to alcohol-related crime. That does take a lot of police time. It's people's responsibility to look after themselves. It's not the police's responsibility to look after them. You know, they've got to take sort of, amount of care to look after themselves.
Busy, busy, busy.
Busy, busy, busy. I'm right. Even these people look young to me,
And you're young.
and I'm young. But they look like 12. You deal with absolutely everyone on a Friday, Saturday night. When there's alcohol involved, it brings a different side out in people. People in their 50s, people in their 20s, underage, people that shouldn't even be out drinking. There isn't a category of what your drunk and disorderly person on a Saturday night is, because it just tends to be everybody.
It's Saturday night. PC Spears has crewed up with PC Dring. They're patrolling Cheltenham city centre.
Who brings their dog out?
And in the control room, calls are coming in thick and fast.
People on their bikes with fireworks, if they hit anyone, someone's on the floor.
So a neighbour's not just died, she's saying that the neighbour's deceased a while back and now there's someone in her property.
They had like hoods over masks on and were driving around.
Got another job, similar sort of things.
Yeah, fighting with staff, that's got to be the same, yeah?
QRT Papa Delta 9173, have I?
Hotel 31. You're in for grade 1, please. Male, very aggressive.
A call has come in about a disturbance at a local bar.
He's been very aggressive. Other customers are complaining about him, feel scared. Caller also says that the male's a ex-police officer.
Yep, safe house. Not ideal.
Not ideal.
Not ideal at all.
A suspected participant in the altercation is reported to be an ex-police officer.
So we've been called to a aggressive male at one of the bars up at top of Montpellier. Apparently it's an ex-police officer, but I don't know any more than that.
Unfortunately, it is a part of our job. We are dealing with the public. Police make up the public, and that can sometimes mean we are involved with one of our own, which can get quite awkward at the best of times.
Are you staff here?
I'm the manager, yeah.
Right, okay. Do you know actually what's happened, or?
Yeah, so basically,
just one person at a time.
And God knows how much. Many times they got warned quite a few times by staff members. They were just asked to leave. They got really I've gone up to them. I've asked them to leave. They were like, "Look, I want a policy about vaping, all of this." And then he's turned around basically saying, "I was an ex-cop, this and that. I know the law, this and that."
Okay.
And then it was just literally get your manager. I want to see the policy, and then it's just escalated from there.
A party of 3 are refusing to move after they were asked to leave when vaping on the premises.
Hang on, let me just speak to.
Yeah, no.
Hang on.
But I just said I'm trying to get.
Just.
No.
PC Spears identifies the ex-officer mentioned in the reports.
Should we just go and have a chat?
No, I actually want him arrested for assaulting me, the manager.
If the person involved in the incident is either a serving or an ex-police officer, it can be quite difficult.
Because he was, it was all over a vape.
Let's go and have a chat the other side.
But at the end of the day, that person's a member of the public, whether they are still serving or a retired or off-duty officer. So you have to deal with them as you would any other member of the public.
Right, excuse me, just come in, because we can't have you shouting and swearing like that. I'm going to ask you to walk, otherwise
Get your hand off.
Right, you need to go.
Me?
You need to go.
You've been asked to leave.
Please.
What a fucking...
Right.
Just let me...
I know, but we can't have this in front of all these members of the public.
For what?
Please,
She needs to calm herself down.
Fucking just calm down.
If you carry on swearing, you're going to find yourself under arrest.
For what?
For a public order offence.
What?
I've just told you many times. A public order offence.
It's fine, honestly. And do you know what? This was all because
Right. I've warned you. If you swear, I know, mate. But
look, we're going.
Take her away, please.
With the party safely removed from the bar, the police go to check on the staff.
We will deal with what we see.
Job at the end of the day.
No, exactly, and we will deal with what we see when we arrive.
Yeah, just if he comes back, he shouldn't do. He's gone now. If he does, just give us a call. Come straight.
The ex-officer has returned, but this time to have a more peaceful conversation with PC Spears.
I'm so sorry.
Mate, it's all right.
I know you can't,
but
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You have to obviously appreciate.
I'm just so
we
angry.
can only deal with what we see.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay.
And I shouldn't have said things. I'm really.
Okay.
I'm really trying to do your job.
That's fine.
It's pretty standard for a Saturday night to have conflict in bars and pubs. That's what we generally get called out to the most. Obviously, it's a bit more tricky, and you find out that it's somebody that used to work for us. We still treat it the same, and it's just moving them on and making sure that no further offences occur, if any, and helping out the bar staff.
PC's Spears and Dring continue their patrol of the city.
Town is busy.
Very busy.
And it doesn't take long for the next job to come through.
You any Cheltenham Mobile available? Grade 1, please come in.
In Gloucester.
Just follow him.
He wants it in his account. I thought 300 bar, that means money, pounds. Cheltenham term.
PC's Spears and Dring have had a busy night.
He's given him till 12 o'clock to get 300 bar into his bank account, but it's 4 minutes past 12, so. Shall I let him know? There are some times when, you do feel tired, especially if it's been a busy night. You've been dealing with people that are drunk. Yeah, it can be quite tiring.
But it's not over yet.
Someone's having a good Saturday.
Is there any Cheltenham Mobile available? Grade 1, please come in.
3-1, we're literally Hanover Street, we'll do it.
3-1, thank you.
They've been called to reports of a man walking in the road.
Alpha Hotel 32, say 12.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, here's number.
You haven't seen anyone walking in the middle of the road, have you? It wasn't. I don't know if it was yourself. Someone's just called the police to say there was someone like stumbling around and jumping in the middle of the road.
He's here.
Oh right. Oh right. That'll be who we're there for then. Sorry about that. We'll come out and have a chat with him. All right.
But reports are not what they seem.
We just wanted to make sure. Oh dear.
Oh, you are.
Trolleyed. Hello.
Yeah, I found him passed out on the floor. I didn't want to leave him.
No, that's fair enough.
While he has not committed a crime, the man is in no state to be left alone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what. We'll lie him down. Okay. As long as he doesn't hit his head, we'll just.
Yeah, the last one will be.
What we'll do is we'll straighten him out. Take his hand out of his pocket.
All right.
Put this one underneath his.
There comes a time where you've had enough to drink, having a good time, taking it that far that you're lying on the concrete in the middle of the street with none of your friends by your side. It's not my idea of a fun night.
What's your name, mate?
What's your name?
Hello, mate. Hello. Oh, yeah, it's the police.
It's the police.
We're just trying to help you, mate. Oh, steady on. You alright?
We're going to engage second.
We need to get you home, don't we?
Someone's called the police. They're a bit concerned about you. Oh, don't lean back.
Where's your ID, mate? Give me your ID. There we go. Oh, you got a...
Do you know the address? And a golf ball. Look at that, he's giving you a present.
Oh, thanks so much.
He's got another 2 in there.
Is he?
There we go. Can I have them?
I couldn't work out whether we're in like fancy dress, like pub gold.
Got ya. Oh.
I don't mind dealing with drunk people, but it's the sheer volume of drunk people that we do deal with. They're, you know, really hard to try and talk to, especially when they are extremely intoxicated. You find that sometimes you can't even get a word in, you can't reason with that person. Where do you live, mate? What's your address? So we can try and get you back there. Go on, keep going. Where is it? Go on, you're nearly there. There's a... what?
There's a long road.
A long road. What's your address? Go on, so we can get you back there. If we find that person to be vulnerable, we can't just leave them in the middle of the street, lying on the floor drunk, not knowing who they are, where their friends are, or where their family is, or even where they live. So we do spend a lot of time sort of chasing our tails, trying to find out who that person is and how we can help them to get home. Let's get your phone now.
Where's your phone?
I don't know.
Well,
Should we try and check your pockets?
It's in his back pocket.
Ah, fantastic. I'll tell you what then, if we get your phone out, if you're able to unlock it, I'll try and call your mum.
That's gonna brick.
Yeah.
No.
We did have it earlier. I was trying to get to unlock.
Well, we either call your mum or you tell us where you live, if you can remember. You have to start a conversation with them, try and find out as much as you can about them. You sort of have to ask opening questions, lead them on a little bit, and try and trigger that vital bit of information that may identify where they live or who they are. Right, we're going to try and call your mum. I know you don't want to, but you... Well,
So,
unless you can tell us.
I live on the end of it with the petrol station.
Yeah.
On that end, I live there.
Right, well, let's get you there then. Do you know, if we take you there, you're going to be able to point it out?
Yes.
You are?
With some persistence, PC Spears has figured out the man's address.
We put him in the passenger side of the back.
But now they have to safely get him there.
Right. Park yourself. Turn around. Watch your head. Watch your head.
phone?
We'll sort that out in a minute. We're trying to contact your mum, aren't we? But you can't...
Lock it again for me.
You can't lie back like that. You can't lie back on the seat like that. Spin your legs in. We'll take you there.
It can be frustrating when dealing with someone who's so incredibly intoxicated because it does just take so much time of our valuable resources. No, you're not leaning over. We're not a taxi, but sometimes we do become a taxi service. I hate to say it, because we're better off dropping that person home than us leaving them there. You need to sit upright.
This is very depressing.
Come on, you can fall asleep when you get home, not now. It's not our job to be a babysitter, but we find ourselves doing it very, very often.
It's funny because
it's not.
I'm wasting your time.
Wow, that is very true. But we're doing you a favour, aren't we?
You're doing me more than a favour.
Oh, I'm glad you recognise that. This is a brand new car. Please don't dribble on it. Let him. Where have you been tonight?
Nowhere and anywhere.
Here, there and everywhere.
Got a few golf balls.
I had plenty of golf balls. I don't know where they came from.
What's your mum going to say when we knock on the door?
You ain't getting anywhere near my mum.
Wow. I need to make sure that you get inside the address, alright?
It's just beyond the lights.
Okay.
You give me a dead arm now. Sit yourself up.
They have successfully located the man's home.
Task number 1 we've got here. Task number 2 is getting him out the car.
Oh, getting him out of the car is not going to be a problem.
Oh,
it's going to be
You're not giving me much hope.
Do you reckon it's actually on my...
Stand upright, that's
Yeah, true.
That's fair.
Is this home?
Yeah.
Although home, he's not safe yet.
No, don't let yourself out.
For fuck's sake.
Oh. You're right.
Has he got any injuries, or is he alright?
I don't know.
Nope, it looks good to me.
One.
Right, let's walk to the front of your block. Where do you live? Do you live at this front door?
Yes.
Right, come on. Right, hang on then. Go on then. Right, okay. Right, we've taken him home, we've popped him on the bed, thankfully. In the state that he was in, he's got no injuries, thankfully, so...
No, and he will go to bed and probably feel a bit sorry for himself in the morning.
Get one foot up then, left foot up. Hang on then, hang on, because I need to pick your hat up.
Focus. I haven't certainly seen someone that drunk for a long time.
I wonder if he'll remember in the morning
I
to
don't
thank
think
us.
he will.
Probably not, but we've done our job and
Yeah.
that's what we're here to do, isn't it? So.
All in a night's work.
A normal member of the public, if they'd seen one of those incidents, that stick with them for a very, very long time, and we're exposed to that on a daily basis. But I absolutely love my job. I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. I see myself staying in this job for a very, very, very long time. I just absolutely enjoy it.
Over the past 6 weeks, we've seen the relentless nighttime challenges faced by the Gloucestershire Police.
Step back! Stand back!
I haven't caught my breath on the last one. Look at this. What? So much blood.
Get in, we can see where he's come from.
I'll go around the back. People do think that police officers are just really brave, we don't get scared about things. I think we get used to dealing with more scary things, but you're always scared. You've got to be scared. If you don't have fear, you're not alert to what possibly can happen to you.
Help me now! Come on in! Come on in!
Get down on the floor and stay down on the floor.
My mum, I don't think she knows the full extent of what goes on.
I've got one running! Right! Wait! Get on the floor! Get on the floor!
More so now than ever, I think, because there's quite a lot of hostility towards the police. She is a little bit worried.
Push it down as you're getting sprayed! It's not me!
Oi!
So easy to grab me up and that's alright, is it?
I definitely get scared. We've all got families to go home to. And if you wake up in the morning off a night shift and your kids see you with a black eye or a thick lip or some sort of injury, it's not nice for them, is it?
And these officers bravely face the dangers every single night.
Right, the moment you're detained.
I wanted to be working in a team of people that had the same goals and mindset as me, and to be part of a team where you're actually achieving something. You know, that child that's got lost, or that person that says they're going to commit suicide.
Take my phone off me, I swear my life.
We've got to take your phone, stop.
It's
in your property.
I became a police officer to help those that are most vulnerable and to support those that need us and need our help.
We just want to get you to cells and get you to bed and get you some water like you've asked for.
I think that without us and our support, a lot of people would fall through the cracks, and we are the people that are going to save them.
I believe a male's been assaulted, quite a lot of blood coming from his face.
My mum and dad are both very proud of what I do. They were in the police, they've got decades between them. The job has changed so much since they were in uniform.
You're under arrest for a fright.
At its core, it's still the same. We're still helping people. We're still trying to prevent crime.
Alright, can't be swear.
I think they're proud.
I swear to fucking God, I will kill someone in a minute.
I love being a police officer. I enjoy being able to go out there and help people. I really enjoy being able to investigate.
Right, you're not listening to me, so this way I'm going to put you in handcuffs, okay?
It's definitely a job that comes with its frustrations. You know, it's not your everyday job.
Listen to me and walk away.
But some of the people that I work with and have worked with, you know, are absolutely amazing.
Get on the floor now, get on the floor now.
Don't resist.
I'm not resisting. They've got him, Bill.
Amazing. I absolutely love my job, yeah. Especially now on the dog section, it's a different world. And I've got my best mate with me all the time, so it's all good.
If you make any sudden movements, he'll bite you.
Police officer with taser.
Being a police officer has made me stronger. It's made me value my family. Let's have a look at your neck, okay? Just give us 2 seconds. Re-look at my life and how I'm living, and how lucky I am. Just keep the pressure on, all right? You're doing everything right. We see a lot of people that have had very, very tough lives, and they're the ones that need the help.
Get in the van, find your chance, or you're going to be parted.
I'm proud of what I do. I'm proud of the constabulary I work for, and I'm proud of the people I work with.
Okay, he's breathing. Yes, we got a breath.
When you have such a good team, you couldn't be any prouder.
Got violent with the police officer where he has then had to be restrained.
Like
your lot for, is it? Mine, you ain't got work.
If you carry on swearing, you're going to find yourself under arrest.
For what?
Okay, do you want to hold on to me, or are you okay, or...?
Home to Britain's most dangerous criminals. We dare to go inside HMP Wakefield for Evil Behind Bars. Brand new next Monday at 9. And how does a woman vanish into thin air? Murder My Sweetheart. The killing of Dolores McRae investigates. Brand new Thursday at 9. Next, Casualty 24/7.